before Send Out Cards, I came down here to work in the movie business. Bright lights, shiny, Hollywood, red carpet, the whole deal. What was great about it is that I got to deal with my business side and leave the art side kind of aside. I always said it was show business, not show art. I was working 20 hours a day, making other people millions and millions of dollars. If I start my own company, here's a way to really have the best of both worlds. I could buy the equipment, rent it to myself, and that's how my company Atomic was born. And our struggle was always this idea of how do we keep in touch with our clients. Along comes my idea of thank you cards. I started writing out thank you cards to people. I was bad at it. A friend of mine called and said, Casey, do you do any like thank you cards or follow-up cards? He didn't really even know what business I was in. He knew I worked in the film business, but he was like, would you ever have a need for a thank you card or what? And I was like, absolutely. I have this system that I think might help you out. I was like, well, what do you mean help me out? Is it gonna do the cards for me? He said, pretty much. And I said, well, I'm in. And we went to the website and it was Send Out Cards. And I was like, what? Look, here's the thing. You can do these in your own handwriting. You can hit send and they'll print the card and send it for you. In the beginning, I was so excited because here was a way for me to directly market to my clients. So I designed this great card. It had our logo on the front and you opened it up and it said, thank you for choosing Atomic Production Supply. We want to rent you more stuff. Here's our name, here's our phone number, here's our fax number, here's our website address, here's a map to our location. If you need anything, call us, we're here to serve you, and whatever other BS I was trying to feed these people. You know, it's that brand recognition, that brand awareness that I went to college to learn how to do on so many levels. And once in a while somebody would call and say, hey, we got your card, or thanks for the card, but it really was not very successful in terms of generating dollars in the door of Atomic. At the '06 convention, I heard Cody say a phrase that will forever change my life, and that is, appreciation will win out over self-promotion every single time. And just sitting here, I have chills just saying it. And I really had to take a minute to decide whether I was going to buy what Cody was saying or whether I was going to resist it. I remember very clearly going into the lobby of the hotel, calling the staff and saying, I do not want another card going out of our Send Out Cards account until I get home. They were ecstatic and they were like, oh, he's learning some new hocus pocus up there in Salt Lake City, and when he gets back, I'm sure we'll have a whole new thing we've got to try. I took all of that off the cards. There was no logo, no maps, nothing. It was pure and simple. Dear Jody, thank you so much for your business at Atomic. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you as a person. I consider you a friend, and I hope that your success in this business is unmatched. Casey. And that was it. It was a pretty simple card. What happened over the next 10 days is a business lesson that should be shared with every person involved in on any level in business. Our phone literally was ringing off the hook. A network was created that exploded, and we were getting referral after referral, and our revenues were going up so fast that we, in a very short amount of time, were able to sell Atomic for twice what we were originally thinking we were going to sell it for. Even sitting here right now, I just have chills being able to share the story of how one little phrase changed my life and my business thought process forever. And that is, appreciation will win out over self-promotion every single time.